Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Ramnarines. So the baby and I are hanging out a little bit. If you saw the last video I recorded called Palm Tree Troubles, this is part 2. So now I'm getting my revenge. This is Palm Tree Revenge, I guess. And then there's some other trees around the yard that I want to take down, so they're going down too with that palm tree. I probably should record it before. I'm probably not gonna do that. My pops is coming over. We're gonna handle it, and I'm gonna show you the other backup that I have. All right, stay tuned. Ready to see me go take down these trees? Huh? Ready to see me go take down these trees? Yeah, right. All right, good. Oh, I know. We going right now. We're going right now. Before I get to the palm tree in the back that was giving me problems, I am here with my pops and show you we already took down a lot of these trees. Now I'll do a little walk by, but this one right here is gonna go. The nice palm trees that we have in the front are also gonna go. We're gonna start fresh, we're gonna start new. So let's get going. Before I head to the back and take revenge on the palm tree that gave me trouble, we're gonna go ahead and take down this one first. So let's get a good view of it first. Awesome, let's do it. Got my safety glasses on for safety first. Palm trees are gone. After taking the palm trees down, you can see the house a lot clearer, get a better image of how the shape of the house is looking. So we're gonna go ahead and keep cutting them down. Right now we're gonna go ahead and get this one right here. This is a larger tree. I don't know if you remember in the other videos too, I was asking everyone what kind of tree this one was. Nobody knew, and it does not matter now. We've already taken down the palm trees and all of the stuff in front of the window, giving you a way better view. So right now, the big trees are our next victim, I should say. Once we get this down, we'll see how the yard looks and how much larger it is gonna look, and just the space that we're gonna add. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Dumped it on the bottom. The whole tree is gone, so now the line of sight to the home is incredible, and even to the backyard. So we're going to be putting up a fence, and that's the reason we're taking down all of these. You'll notice we have some markers out here ready to get this fence up, so it's going to look incredible once we finish. This is the palm tree that gave me all of those problems in the last video that I did, palm tree troubles. Now you'll see I won that fight, but now I'm actually about to win the battle. It's already leaning over. I'm gonna take care of it, and I'm finally getting my revenge. So let's go ahead, let's take care of the last one that we have in the yard, because as you'll see, we've already started with the other ones. So I just wanted to show, this is actually one of the reasons why I'm cutting down all of these trees. Take a look. Don't want these in the home, and we've been having problems. Just seen a little bit of these guys running in, so we're just getting rid of all of the sources. This tree that we're cutting down right now is like, I believe this is like an orange tree, or I'm not really sure. I think it is an orange tree, but I've tried them. They're not the best. They don't taste that good. So I've decided, let's get rid of them. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna cut this one down too. In addition to taking down all these trees in our backyard, our next goal right here is taking down these sheds. So these sheds are gonna be blocking us from what we're doing. So the goal is actually we're clearing up all this stuff because we're gonna be putting in a brand new fence to secure our yard and just have that privacy that we need. And the crazy thing is after cutting down all these trees, I'm finally starting to realize how large the yard actually is. So let's go ahead and get down those sheds. To be totally honest, I don't know how these are constructed and how I'm going to be taking them down, but a little reverse engineering and we'll get to the bottom of it, and the top and the sides, if you know what I mean. So this is what's inside. This is all from the previous owner. A lot of bugs on me right now, so but yeah, let's get this done down. Just a quick update. So we put the chainsaw down and I have my dad helping me, and we're taking down that shed. If you're wondering how to take down a metal shed, it's pretty simple. You just unscrew it or you cut it, whatever you prefer. All right, let's go finish up. Looking behind me, you'll see the shed is gone. So we just have this last one remaining, but I still have things in there I have to get out. And so all the trees, later on, we're just gonna chop them down in smaller pieces. We're gonna get rid of them. I do have to say the yard does look a lot larger, and I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like without the other shed. So stay tuned for the continuation of this project. Like this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and of course subscribe to see the rest, the continuation, and what we do in the Ramnarines. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Ramnarines. This is part 2 of the yard makeover. So I'm going to give an update on what we've done so far, what we need to get done, and absolutely what we're doing today. Today, we have these 3 stumps that are in the front yard, and basically we just need to get them out of the way, because what's happening is that where we want to put the fence, they're actually in line with the fence, and I don't know why. The previous owners, I guess, they planted it there because they figured that was going to be their separation between them and the neighbors. I mean, I don't get it, because it was growing over into the neighbor's yard. But with that being said, I'm going to head out here. My pops should be pulling up right about now too. So I'm going to go meet up with him, and I'm going to show you guys a quick, easy, and simple way to get rid of these stumps in case you have some stumps in your yard. I mean, I've never done it before, but we're going to give it a shot and we're going to see what happens. So stay tuned. Ready to do this yard makeover? Get rid of these stumps that are in the front yard? Okay. Yeah? Good, good, good. All right. So we're going to go ahead. You want to support us out there? All right. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do a quick walk around the house. Show you how it looks now, all right? So first thing, let me show you what we're doing with all of these branches. Have a dumpster, so that's what we've really been using to get rid of a lot of these big items right here. And we're gonna put some more in here today. So with the sheds that are in the back and everything else, I know I didn't show a video yet of what it looks like. So let's take a walk around. I'll show you what we've been up to. First thing, we had tree, no, three trees right in the front here. We chopped them all down. So it's gonna give us a little clear line inside of the backyard. And you'll see the sheds aren't there anymore either. My father and I were able to get down those sheds. And we're just gonna walk around the house. Looks a lot better. We're gonna have to take out these tree stumps though. So that's another job that we're gonna have to put on. All the ones on the side of the house are actually gone as well. We gotta get all of these into that dumpster. But now this is where the shed was. You'll see we have no more sheds. So got rid of both. And it looks a lot better. I mean, honestly, makes the yard look so much more like spacious, It's like the yard looks larger without these. I love it. So let's keep walking. This was the palm tree that gave me troubles last time. But yeah, trees that we had back here all gone. Chopped both of them down. The two orange trees. Might be a few branches here and there, but we're gonna get rid of that as well. So now you're able to see like we actually do have a lot of space in this yard to kind of create our own environment, make it our own, do what we want to. We'll be having that fence put up real soon. I still have that outline of where we're gonna put the fence. All right, so let's get to the front of the house now, and we'll walk around from that area too. All this is gone. That one is gone. That one is gone. In case you're wondering why I'm parked on the grass and how I haven't got in trouble, we don't have an HOA, so I can park wherever. But that's a quick walk around the house. So our little job today is we're just gonna get as much into these dumpsters that we can. Look at all of this stuff inside. So I was on top. I actually got inside and I had to like move around a little bit, try to break everything down, crunch it down, compress it. So maybe I'll show you guys how that went. But say, well, let's walk around. Let's get a look at the yard actually. No trees. This side, no trees. Let's walk around. Let's take a look. I'm saving that piece. I'm gonna curl it. or do something with it. We'll see. Another tree. But we cleaned up the yard, so it's looking way better now. Just a few things that we have to put in the dumpster and get out of here, and we're gonna be all done, ready to put that fence up. So this is like day 2. Not really day 2. This is part 2, I should say, of the yard makeover. But look at that. No sheds in the back. Looks great. And we got to move all of this stuff out of here. Get this stuff into the dumpster as well. But this is where the sheds used to be. We just have a few things that we have to get rid of back here. More trees that were cut. Trees that are cut. Interestingly enough, the previous owners, for whatever reason, planted these trees directly on our line. So these are the 3 stumps that I mentioned. So there's 1, there's 2, and then there's 3 right over here. So what we're going to use today is a tow strap. And what I'll do is I'll put a little notch in here. I'll attach the tow strap around it. We're going to tow it out with the SUV. So let's get going. Tow strap's hooked up to the vehicle. And then what we did was we wrapped it around the stump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the vehicle in low gear and just pull gently and get the stump out of there. Huh? Oh. That's 1 stump down, 3 to go. You'll see how fat those roots are. They're like the size of the tree trunk. So it wasn't easy, but it's a little bit of ingenuity. So it wasn't as simple as I thought it would be. The first one is still there in the ground, but we just were able to get the second one out. Now we're gonna get this third one out. So probably have to regroup, come up with another plan, or let's keep trying. So once we get them all out, that'll be it. Or we might have to do it another day. We'll see.
Yeah, out, right out. Yeah. I think this guy walked in. Because
Yeah, this one we're gonna get to. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't think it's blocking it, but just to get it out of the way.
How much you get?
Try again. Because it should be able to pull it up through that thing.
Yeah, it should be. This thing come out. You can't. What else can we do?
All right, so you'll see my dad filling up those empty holes right now, kind of cleaning up the yard a little bit. Those stumps were a lot harder than I thought they were going to be. Lesson learned. At times I wish I did have a truck. Maybe that 5.7 liter Hemi would have been a lot more effective, but you gotta make use of what you got. So I'm just kind of showing you the yard right now. Still a little bit more work to do, but make sure hit the like button if you like this video. Comment down below how you feel about it, and make sure to subscribe so you can see the final look and the final version of what this yard is gonna look like. I appreciate all your support. Catch you later on the Ramnarines. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Ramnarines. So I got the star here herself. In today's video, what I'm gonna do is the pops is coming over. We're gonna pull out those anchors that were holding down the sheds, securing the sheds. We don't need those. So once we get those out, we're gonna have a clear line of sight to get that fence in. She's very excited about this, and she can't wait for that to happen. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Ramnarines. Today what we're doing is taking out all of those little anchors that were securing the sheds that we had in the back. And seems like my pops already got a few of them out. Those were pretty easy. They were just kind of like screwed into the ground, but some of them are cemented in. So we're working on that right now. And what we're trying to do is just make sure we secure this area that we're going to be putting the fence in, so there's nothing in the way. So let's get started. We've got pretty far on this side, and what you'll see is that they have a nice little cylinder portion that they poured and then stuck the metal rod through. Interestingly enough, they missed the middle. It's all the way off to the side, so we just need to dig around it a little bit more, get underneath it and we'll be able to pull it out. It's got to find it on this side as well. So I'm thinking if we could possibly lift it up. So that's the end of this one. See how deep it was. So now just have to go ahead and tackle this one. So we were able to identify a little cement portion that's holding it in. Now we just have to pull this one out as well. We've already filled up the hole on this side. Let's see. Let's take a look at this hole. That's deep. It's number 2. So we got them both out. We do have 2 more over here. Gonna keep working and get them all out. This thing was super heavy. We had to remove it. There's a lot of bugs, a lot of critters, roots, all kinds of stuff. But now we have everything in our sights. Kind of beautiful. Getting really close to pulling this one out. Thing about this one is there's a lot of roots that's all wrapped around this one. So we just got to break those roots out. And we'll be able to pull this one out too. I'm going to give this one a try, see if I can pull this one out. Make sure I step right. Arch my... Oh. Another one bites the dust. All right, this one is proven to be a little bit more difficult because it seems like the roots are tangled up in here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give it a pull. I'm going to give it a tug, see how far more we'll have to work to get it out. I don't think I'm probably going to be able to move it, but see. No, so I'm just bending the metal right now. So we're going to have to go. Looks like they poured this one super deep in here, but let's give you a closer look so you can see what we're talking about with the roots. It's nothing but roots. So we're gonna, I guess, cut all these roots out the way. See how far down this really goes. Then we'll be able to get it out. Hope my butt doesn't show. If you ever wanted to work your back muscles, this is what you would need to do. Let's take a look inside that hole. Yep. So that's the last one from the four we were trying to get out. Gonna do a little bit more in the yard. Thank you guys for watching this video. Pops and I were able to accomplish all we set out to do today. We got all four of those that were cemented into the ground out. We still have a little bit of yard work to do, but we're gonna go ahead and get that completed. And hopefully, we already have the permit, so hopefully we'll start getting the fence up real soon. And the next time and the next video might be the fence going up. So we'll see. Make sure you subscribe to see what the next video is. Comment down below how you like the video. And we'll see you next time on the Ramnarines. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Ramnarines. So in today's video, I'm just gonna walk around the yard, show you the progress we've made. Like, took out the sheds, removed the anchors, and if you haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out in our Yard Makeover series. Essentially, I'm just gonna walk around, kind of show you progress we've made on getting the fence put in real soon. So just want to show you how it looks before. This is gonna be the before video. And then after, we're gonna have a really cool video to show the whole progress of the start to the finish of the fence. So make sure you subscribe so you can see that. And then it's gonna be the grand finale, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be really nice. So let's go ahead and walk around the yard. I'll show you what we have right now, what we're hoping to accomplish once the fence is put in and how it's gonna look. And it's gonna be pretty cool, man. Let's go ahead and walk around that yard. All right, so let's start with a view of the house from the front. Left side and right side. On the left side, right over here, we're gonna have the fence go this way, cut around this boxes right here, and then go to the back and meet up with the other fence. The right side, we're gonna have the fence go this way, come all the way back to the back of the house. Let's walk over here so we can get a better view. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have a nice fence in the front. You have to watch the video to see what kind of fence is gonna be, but fence is gonna go all the way back. We're gonna stop halfway in the middle point of the house right here, so we can allow this hose that's not there, it's on the other side, but that way we can bring the hose out, wash the cars, do everything that we need to here. So the fence is going to come all the way back, go this way, and we're going to have another fence in the back that's final, about 6 feet tall. So now let's take a look at the yard. You'll see these stumps, even though we were cutting them, they will grow back. So we do have to get that stump killer and kind of put an end to all of these plants that we've cut down. So going all the way back, when we moved in, they did a survey. So that's what these flags are, to show where our property finishes, the other property starts, so forth. Now, this is a view of our backyard, our side yard. So our fence is going to be basically have an enclosure here and give us some privacy in the back that we need. Same thing here. We're going to build our fence up against this fence, so we're not seeing our neighbors, because they can see into our home, we can see into theirs. Ideally, it's not what we want to do. So our fence will run across this line here. You can tell our grass isn't the best, so we do have to redo the grass. That's going to be another video that we're already planning. So make sure you are subscribed so you can see that as well. But just walking all the way to the end here, you'll see we have another flag. So this was the other part of the survey to show where our property ended. And our fence will just actually go against theirs all the way to the front. And then same thing. On this side of the house, we're going to have another fence that closes it up on this side, but it's going to allow us to have this water hose in to the backyard. So the other side into the front yard, this one into the backyard. It's going to be pretty cool. Anchors. Again, it's really fast video just to walk around the lot, kind of show you what we're working with. We still have a little bit of cleanup. All of these items that we found, just so you can get an idea of how the lot looks before and how it's going to look after. These are where the stumps were. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you watch it. Stump removal. Got rid of those 3 stumps. They're still sitting in our front yard right here. And then, as I was saying, once we get to the front of the yard, we're not going to enclose this in our yard. What we're going to do is we're going to stop right here, bring the fence out this way, and that back this way, so this can be outside of our fence. And we're most definitely going to leave this tree. It does have a nice little bit of shade that we're able to utilize. And that's the yard walkthrough. Kind of show you what we're going to do and what we're hoping to accomplish with this fence, because we do want a little bit of privacy, as we do have our young little daughter, and we want her to be able to play in the yard without worrying about dogs or cats, stray animals just kind of running in, attacking her, or just people in general. So, you know, make sure you subscribe so you can see the final layout of everything and how it actually does look. Again, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3 neighbors right here that our yard intersects with. So we want to enclose our yard and have that privacy. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this little walk around. Make sure you subscribe so you can see that grand finale and the final episode of our Yard Makeover series. Hit the like button. If you like this series, you want to see more series and things like this, comment down below, let me know. And See you guys later on the Ramnarines. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Ramnarines. So today is the final episode. Hey Jelly. In the Yard Makeover series. Yard Makeover series, and I'm gonna head outside. You're gonna get to finally see what we were looking to do with taking down the trees, taking down those sheds, and our final look at the yard today. Now, of course, we still have a lot of projects we want to undertake and a lot of things we want to do to the yard, but for the most part, we accomplished what we set out to do. So let's go ahead, let's go outside, and let's take a look at all of those things. She just told me to hurry up. We're outside right now. We're just finishing up getting the grass down. We just got to blow this out of the way. But I'm going to show you guys this fence. You're going to get some down low shots, walking around shots, but I'm also going to get you some aerial shots from up top. All right? First thing you're going to notice is we have that white picket fence. So something I always wanted, always loved the look of these, and makes me feel like I'm living the American dream. So white picket fence definitely looks cool. So we have two different fences. We have the picket fence in the front. We have a 6-foot tall vinyl fence in the back. So the back has a little bit more privacy than the front. Now, the reason we did this is we wanted people to be able to see into the yard, see the landscaping and the different things that we have going on in the front. But we still wanted to give our kids, we only have one right now, but it might be more in the future, but we still wanted to give them the safety where they're not going to run into the middle of the street. So this is the right side of our yard, actually the left side, depending on what angle you're looking at. Now you'll see these were the tree stumps we pulled out. We still haven't had a chance to get rid of them, but this big tree is still here, so it is giving us a little bit of shade in case we decide, to do something in this area. And this is the other side of the house. So I was showing you from the other side, it was enclosed. We don't have a fence going to the back on this side, only on the right side or left side, of course, depending on what angle you're looking at. Let's go take a look at it from the front door. Now here's a look at it from the front door. Really makes the yard look nice. And this little space in the front that we had, the palm trees and a few different things, we're going to utilize it. Make sure you subscribe so you can see what we're going to do in these future videos of, just different things with the yard. Go ahead to the backyard now. Show you guys how we've changed the whole appearance of the backyard. You remember in the previous video, our yard was completely open with the neighbor's yard. So, I mean, really there was no separation, and we wanted that separation and that privacy. So, go into the backyard. Have a nice little gate, wide enough that we can get a sitting lawnmower through it as well. Now, I think you guys are going to absolutely love the look of the yard now. Check this out. Big open space to entertain, for our daughter to play, and just whatever we choose to do, because I do want to start planning things. Of course, originally this was a gardening channel and things have transitioned and I've included so much more. So it's going to be some more videos about gardening and different things in the future. But definitely makes the yard feel a lot larger. And you'll notice in the back over here too, there are no sheds. If you haven't seen the video of us taking down the sheds, make sure to watch that as well. No sheds in this area anymore. And then this spot all the way at the end is closed up. Now the reason we did that, we just wanted a gate on one side, but we wanted that same privacy on the other side. We didn't really feel like we needed two gates as well. So we're definitely gonna change this space over here. We want to entertain, we want to do a lot of different things. So stay tuned to see how we utilize all these different spaces. I'll leave you guys with some more shots of the yard and just a few different things. But I do have a lot of videos coming up about how I'm going to transform this space now that the hard part is done. We got the fence up, took down all the trees, took down the sheds. Looking beautiful. Can't wait to entertain. Can't wait to show you guys more. And make sure you comment down below if you like this series and you want to see more. Make sure to hit the like button. And also, don't forget to subscribe, because there's going to be so much more that we're going to be doing to the backyard, to the front yard. You know, it's going to be great. I can't wait to transform this whole home.